That movie was awesome.
My God, I don't even know really what to say. Normally what I plan to do on this site is just make fun of everything, tell how horrible a movie is, or blast something for the smallest minutia of detail.
Yeah.
But this one was
Amazing.
Oscar worthy. It raised the bar.
Yeah, it did. Just for the effects in it, as well as the story and the acting, were amazing.
And it was all no-name actors too. That was great.
Just thought you might want to tell people what we're reviewing now.
Oh, of course. We're talking about District 9. It just came out Friday, and
it is a movie that everyone should see. Unless you're squeamish. Yeah, don't see if you're squeamish.
Or if you have motion sickness, that might get you a little bit because of documentarian style. Let's see. I guess we should review it. I mean, we didn't do it for the G.I. Joe movie. Let's review it.
Go by the things that you normally review crap by?
Yeah. Let's see. Number one, the rules. As far as I can tell, the only rule that's broken is if you put up a fight, be prepared to die.
And they put up a fight.
Yeah. Basically, in one part of the movie, the army or the mercenary group that they work for.
The security company.
Okay, yeah, they're a security company. They go in basically to take out the threat that's there. I don't want to spoil too much of the movie because it's really good. And they come in with AKs and long distance snipers, rocket launchers,
assault weapons. Yeah, they had a 50 caliber sniper rifle that did a dent, but let's just say if a 50 caliber doesn't kill something, it's a badass motherfucker.
Really, if they wanted to take care of this problem, they should have brought a nuclear weapon. Really.
Take me to your nuclear vessels.
Your nuclear vessels. Let's see, the skin. The skin. There was no skin in this movie at all. None at all.
Which makes it even a more amazing movie into itself.
Because it gets its hard R. It really earns its R rating. And that's just for blood and gore and language.
And it's not like a lot of action movies that are trying to buy their way into an R rating via nudity scenes. This one movie earned an R rating because it damn well deserves an R rating.
Normally, in order to get an R rating, the violence is not enough. You have to get like a good tit shot or something in it. This, no. Every part of it was just brilliant in what they did, which leads to number 3, the gore.
Gore was off the wall. Well, actually, it was on the wall, the floor, the ceiling.
Over there, and up there. It was, we had heads exploding, we had bodies exploding, we had gunfights.
People being ripped apart and eaten. That was a good one.
It was amazing. And it happened, God, the body count in there was probably in the 50s at least.
Yeah, really, for the body count for an action movie, that's kind of low. But the mere fact that they went around doing it, the gore was plenty.
Then again, in Die Hard, you had, 12 people die, tops? And it still got its R, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn Germans. No offense.
Let's see. The story. I'm not going to go into great detail on it. Basically, it's a documentary-style film about aliens coming down to Earth, and instead of being the Great White Hope that everyone thinks aliens would be, or the Great Menace, imagine more as if a slave race came down. Very, very Alien Nation in the way that was set up. Except imagine Alien Nation with slavery.
Honestly, when I went in there, I expected more of a Half-Life type of setting. But no. Now, the aliens do actually kind of remind me of some of the Half-Life creatures, but apart from that, there is no relationship whatsoever.
Like the little Ravager bugs?
Yeah.
Just these little bitty creatures that are about this big. They look like jumping humpers or head crabs with a big, needle tail on them, and they were basically used for cockfights. They were bred as pets almost.
I think they're more of a vermin, actually. Now, for a good visual, you probably have to do some World of Warcraft lore. See a Ravager? That's the thing that first pops in my head when I saw these things.
Ravager with a big-ass tail. But, let's see. Basically, they come down, and they're kind of herded into this little camp to start off with. And then as time went by, it became basically a slum that the world was watching, and everyone hated them because they
It was a
weren't human.
concentration camp.
Practically, all they really wanted to do, the humans, they're there, which are portrayed more humanly than most human movies are. I know that sounds weird, but it shows the savagery, the dirty side of everything that's human.
As humans, we like to think of ourselves as noble creatures, but we are completely savage, unethical beings as humans, no matter how you portray it. And this movie captured it perfectly.
All we are is animals that have better tools.
That's pretty much. But the movie also captured some of the better qualities of humanity, even though they were far overshadowed by the negative side effects in this concentration camp.
The lead character in the movie is a guy named Wickers. He was chosen basically on a day because they were tired of people living, because they're all in Johannesburg in South Africa. They're tired of all of them living so close to town, so they decide they're going to evict everyone and move them 200 miles south to a very much smaller, cramped camp, which they're going to call District 10.
Don't go too much into the story.
No, well, not that much. I'm just saying that Wickers is one of the people who tries to get the eviction notice signed. And from there, shit gets real. Shit gets real. That's all I'm going to say about the story. I mean, I might talk about gore and I might spoil a couple things by accident, but from there on out, I can't tell you anything else because it's just so brilliant a film.
Something you have to see for yourself.
Every time that I thought it was going to take this kind of turn, it went a completely different way. Every time I thought it was going to do something generic or cliched, it really didn't. Now, there were some cliched parts, something is showing us the better part of ourselves, or
the cliche that it takes an alien creature to revive the nobility of humans in themselves.
But other than that,
happen in a lot of alien movies.
Well, save for some of the trailers that we saw. Oh, I don't want to talk about trailers in my movie reviews, but we saw some really cool trailers for this movie as well.
One for Noah, Alaska. The trailer can scare the fuck out of me. You know that movie's going to be damn good.
This guy's got military training. It really boils down to it's an alien abduction film that's based on true case studies, or so it says. I'm going to have to do more research for it first. But this is most definitely going to be a movie I review when I go watch it because it was creepy as fuck. And it was that kind of real creepy instead of that surreal, like, and there's vampires behind me. Whoa.
Yeah, let's actually jump back to the topic at hand,
Okay.
which is District 9.
Which was great.
Yeah. Did I tell you? No, I didn't tell you. I really don't care to tell you. Anyway, back to District 9. Crutcher, what would you pay for a movie like that?
For that movie, you know what? The second that it comes out, I'm going to buy it. I'm probably going to buy it on Blu-ray. If they had a definition that was higher than Blu-ray that cost more money,
Like
I'd
a
still
special
buy
edition?
it. Yeah, the super secret ultra District 9 edition of
Bootleg
District
copy.
9. I'm not going to bootleg it, but if...
Oh man, you remember Ash versus the Army of Darkness?
Yeah,
bootleg
copy.
edition. That was great.
I'm buying it the second it comes out. I'd spend up to $30 for it. On The Grade, Part 5, The Grade, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I really would not reserve that for many films, but that movie blew me away. What about you, Lee?
I'd probably spend about $30 or $40 on it. What?
You?
Yeah.
You're a stickler. You don't buy stuff unless it's in the bargain bin. You'd really spend that kind of money.
Hell yeah! They came out with a special edition that cost about $40. I'd pick it up.
How would they can put it inside the cylinder thingy?
Yeah, kind of a little cylinder, you know. Right?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh, the $40 special edition isn't that far fetched. If you take a Blu-ray, make a special edition of it.
I mean, they're coming out with a 5-disc Blu-ray edition of Watchmen that's coming out in the holidays, which I'm sadly going to buy.
Yeah. Anyway, I would give it a 10 out of 10, which makes it kind of hard to review this movie because you really can't pick up anything that's wrong with the movie. There's only...
Whoa. There's a couple of things I can say. I mean, on the downside, character Wickers is kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
He's really annoying in a lot of scenes. Things that even you, if you're a bad and evil person, would go, come the fuck on. He still does it anyway. But that's kind of what they were trying to show. They're trying to show the dirty part of humanity. So I understand that.